Hey y'all, it's Amber, and today we are pickling okra. And if you don't know what that is, I think that you will love it because it's something so different but very versatile. You can use it in lots of different ways. The goal of canning is to can when things are in season so you can use them all year long.
Correct.
And then by next season, you'll be ready to start over again.
Correct.
Here to teach me how to do that, because I know nothing about canning, is Tiffany from Lazy Goat Produce. So she's going to take the lead today and teach us how to pickle okra.
First thing you have to do is get your jars. If the recipe calls for 3 jars, so we're going to double the recipe today. So I have 6 jars in there, already sterilizing, heating up. You want them to be hot when you put your okra in the jar. And then you have your brine, which is basically vinegar, water, and pickling salt. You get it started, and then once you have it going and the salt is dissolved, then you know it's ready. You can kind of put it on low and just let it hang out till you get your jars stuffed.
How much water do you put in there?
I just fill it up till...
Like you just cover the jars?
Yeah.
So you put lids, jars,
And everything in there. And it washes them and sterilizes them. Because you want your jars to be hot, so that way when you fill them and you seal them, you put the lid on, then it'll seal.
I feel like this is surgical over here.
Now, Amber, if you want to come around, we'll start stuffing our jars. Alright, so once the brine's ready and your jars are heated, you'll stuff the jars with your okra. So I count, like I would like to do 5 in each, so you just, or whatever you want to do, just make sure they're even, you know.
Okay.
So you
do them all at one time? Like
I do maybe 5 at a time, just because sometimes the bigger ones, you have to kind of scrunch down in there.
So do 5 and then go to the next one?
Yes.
I've never done this before.
If you're giving them to family members, and like mine, if you don't have the same amount, then
gosh.
yeah. So you want to kind of just make sure they're even. I mean, you ain't necessarily got to count, but just make sure they're even, because you'll end up with you can't close it.
I guess
and
they
then
shrink down.
They do. And then if you put too many, then you can't get the lid on it. And trust me, I've done that too. So once you have your jars packed, that's when I put my seasoning in there. And so my secret recipe that I'm sharing today is mine is a garlic pepper okra, which a lot of people like dill, so you can do dill seasoning or dill spices or whatever. But I have minced garlic, a garlic pepper seasoning, and then black peppercorns. So for each jar, I do a teaspoon of each item in each jar.
So a teaspoon of each in each jar.
Yes.
You use fresh garlic?
You can. Just, really you can use kind of any flavors that you
Seasoning.
like. So now we are ready for the brine.
Okay, see, I was thinking all this would go in the brine, but it doesn't.
Yeah, so this way it's distributed evenly.
Okay.
And so you just pour enough in it till it reaches like about an inch from the top. And see, you can make sure it.
So to the rim, kind
Yes.
of? Whoa. So go back and do one.
I always top it off just a little bit, yeah, because sometimes the air's gotta be, it'll release the air. There you go.
Smells yummy too.
All we gotta do is put our lids on it. I can fish them out. Now all you have to do is just take the lid and you have to just kind of have to push them down some if you have some extra ones hanging out at the top.
So this will just seal?
No, we actually got to do the water bath cannon.
Oh.
So we have one more step. To get them to seal, though, you have to do the water bath cannon, which is just throw them back in your pot that you had your jars in. And these canners, you can get them anywhere. And it comes with a rack. So you just put them back on here.
Oh.
cover them up. And I always put it on high to get it a roaring bubble. I just do it for 20 minutes. That's just my preference, just to make sure they're sealed. And so once you do the water bath for 20 minutes, you can just take them out. And I'll let them sit overnight just to on my counter just to make sure they seal. And then if they don't seal, just throw them in the fridge. But then you put them in your pantry and you're good to go.
Easy enough.
Yeah. And I brought some for you to try. Which we've already kind of got into the jars.
Yeah, but I can do it again. I was wanting another one anyway. You gonna get this? So good.
And they're crunchy.
That's what I was gonna say. I like a crunch with a sandwich, so to me it's a really good option instead of getting chips.
Right.
I'd pull out pickled okra.
And eat the whole jar.
Definitely likes the garlic, but for all the pepper that's in here, it's not hot. It's just a good mix of salt and pepper and garlic.
A little bit more
He's
towards
like,
Amber.
this is too close.
She won't bite you. A little bit
Too
more.
close.
Okay, so there we go. Good.
This is Gavin. This is Tiffany's son. And he is a true pickled okra lover. So let's get his reaction. Good? You approve? Do you eat this a lot? I'm not gonna have much left. You're cut off.